posture is like, uh, I mean, now people are being aware about posture, that we have to maintain a right posture consciously or subconsciously. But still, there are, especially I've seen in people in 20s. I mean, they're not. Life is getting so fast that they're not care about that posture, especially since we all are sitting at home. So, what is the correct posture, especially when you're in front of your computer or working from home?
Right. So, right now, even, especially in the COVID times, everything that we used to probably do in person earlier has switched to like computers, right? We are doing everything online. So I feel it has become even more important now to understand what is a good ergonomic posture for work from home. And that's the reason why I will start the session by probably demonstrating what exactly should be the right posture.
Yes.
So I'll be placing this computer on the side so that we'll all be able to see how to sit properly. Um, so right now I'm actually in a hotel. I don't have the best ergonomic chair that I usually use at my home. But anyway, I'll still go ahead and show. The first and foremost rule is to make sure that you're sitting at the end of the chair, not halfway. So you have to take your hips all the way
Okay.
back so that your back can entirely rest on the backrest. And the sort of the golden rule in ergonomics is to first fit yourselves properly in your chair and then adjust everything around the rest of the space and furniture for your body. So your furniture is for you. You are not for the furniture, right? So that's the reason you should make sure that everything around fits well to your body proportions, right? So first rule is that sit at the extreme end. Second rule, make sure that the back is rested against the backrest. Third, your feet should be parallel. If the seat is too low and if you're a tall person, then you'd have to increase the seat height so that your thighs come parallel to the floor. All right. Then the fourth rule is your knees should stay straight. If you are again a tall person, you might have to raise the height to a little higher. If you're a short person, you'll have to add a footrest under your feet. Otherwise, they'll keep dangling. And dangling feet usually give you heel pain, ankle pain in the long run, since we sit at the computer for extended hours. So once you sit there, then make sure that you are close to the table. In an ergonomic chair, you'll have a handrest here, and half of your forearm will be rested on the handrest, and the rest will be on your table. And if at all you're working like me, where the handrest is not available, the best way is to actually push yourself into the table as much as you can so that your arm can rest on the table. If the arm doesn't rest, then the entire pressure from the neck actually goes into your arm, and then you start feeling all that tingling, numbness, etc. in your fingers. So that's how you sit ergonomically right. The distance from your monitor. Now, say for example, if I have my monitor here, it should be about an arm's length or 30 inches away from you. So that's where you'll have your monitor. If you're using a laptop, make sure that you're keeping it enough away. Again, the height matters, because if the person is tall, then you might have to hunch down over the laptop screen, which again adds pressure on
Yeah.
your neck and everything. In that case, I would prefer you to actually use a separate screen, right? Not on the laptop. So, for example, I don't want to hunch over like that. This is a better posture, right? Then the screen is a little about 10 degrees below your eye level. So if this is my eye level, I should be starting to look at the screen a little below than that. And that's where my focus should be. That's how I should look at the screen. Other than that, yeah, what happens usually, now I'll go to what are the wrong postures that people typically take in spite of ensuring all these things.
Exactly.
They sit, in the beginning. What happens is after some time, they'll slouch down like this. So when they go halfway away into the seat, that's what happens. And that actually puts a lot of pressure on your low back, because you're literally curving your spine out there, which is actually supposed to stay upright like that. So avoid that. Secondly, when you get too busy, probably for the creative digital artists and all, when you're doing fine work, you tend to, hunch down on your neck. You tend to look very keenly onto your iPads or anything, and that's where you bend from the neck too much. That is again to be avoided. Make sure that your screen is at your level. You shouldn't go to the screen's level, right? So those things are to be ensured. And yeah, I mean, those are essentially the basic tips for a good posture from work from home.
Okay, so